white sandy beaches, emerald green waters. And then also it had a flourishing downtown as well. But also, as I looked at Pensacola, I saw the potential in Pensacola. Coming from an area, South Carolina, which is rich in its culture and its heritage, I looked for that here. And of course, there was a door of opportunity for me to use that. Think of Pensacola is Belmont-DeVilliers. And the history of Belmont-DeVilliers, of course, it was a flourishing African-American business district. And if I can say, back in those days, it may not have been called a cultural heritage arts district, but it literally was a cultural heritage arts district. Some of the history of it is that you had lots of entertainers, or most of America's greatest entertainers have performed there. I'm talking people from Louis Armstrong, James Brown, Ike and Tina Turner. And so that community for me was Royal Street of New Orleans and Hollywood Walk of Fame all rolled into one. And I wanted to plant my business there because to me that was fertile ground. And then also we needed a cultural artist assets and also to build upon the foundation of those communities and what their identities are and stay true to those identities and bring in the culture and the heritage in. What that does is, number one, like he says, it brings tourists into the area, which brings, can bring millions of dollars of revenue and tax dollars into our city. And I says, what city wouldn't want that, And then also, the more that you make it, how can I say this? You make it more appealing to people from the outside as well. They want to come in and invest and find a place where they can build their businesses. And so, I think that it's assets. It's like my gallery, the Gumbo. It could be that. It's a little bit of everything for everybody, because I think that we should always keep in mind that when we're developing and we're looking forward to growth in the future, that we have a responsibility as a city for the betterment of the lives of all of its citizens, seeing that we are a multicultural, diverse city. Oh yeah, Now Cafe, who is, another leading business in that area. And then of course you have Gumbo Gallery that's kind of snuggled right in between the two.
That is a sweet spot.
Yes, it is. And so I says, so until the businesses come in the development of that community, I says, I'm asking all artists to come out and help occupy that area, because you can bring that area back to life through the arts. Strategic plans of how we think things are supposed to happen. But as in that community, as it grows and it's marketed outside of the area as well, it's actually going to develop and become what it wants to be. Tourist attraction in the U.S. if it uses all of its resources, and develop all of its resources. Like I said, it could be like the gumbo pot, everything has its own unique identity. It appeals and attracts different groups of people, but there's something for